And all I ever wanted is to be number one.
What's going on? It's your boy Mr. Bounce DJ. We're here at Cut the Chat. We're gonna go behind the scenes and get that dirt and show you how it goes down. Cool. We're good, yeah? What's going on? This is Mr. Bounce DJ, repping Fly or Die Media. Right now we got DJ Ace, man. Look, what's going on, B? You cool?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Just finished the show.
All right, okay, cool. You know, let's just get straight into the questions, man. How did you get involved with Cut the Chat?
Do you know what? It all kind of stemmed from this barbershop that everybody seems to go to in Hornsey, DNL's 206 Hornsey Road. Damon is a long-time friend, known him for a very, very, very long time. He was friends with Femi and also Little Man, and literally it was just us all talking about. It's just that we're all in the barbershop chatting all the time. Yeah. And it was, I think one day someone was just like, you know what, you lot should film this, and then it kind of just stemmed from there. And like 3 years later, we're still doing it.
No, now everyone knows you as a big DJ in the bits, man. What were your influences coming up as a DJ?
I had a cousin that was a DJ, and I literally just, like, when I was like 12 or 13, I used to follow them around carrying their records and stuff. Got exposed to stuff I shouldn't have seen at that age, and you know what, I just wanted it. I liked it a lot. Yeah. I've always collected records, I've always loved music, and it's just something I've always wanted to do. Fair
enough. Obviously, everyone knows you for Radio 1 Extra, but what's the difference between obviously Cut the Chat, the vibe at Cut the Chat, and obviously the vibe in the studio on 1 Extra?
Do you know what it is with 1 Extra, especially at the moment, because I'm doing a lot more stuff on my own. It's me just talking to the listeners, whereas Cut the Chat is sometimes I forget the camera's on. It's just me chatting to my boys. You know what I mean? These are conversations that actually happen in the barbershop. So, like today is a live show, which is different. But when we shoot the ones in the shop, there's literally just me hanging out. There's so much stuff we can't even put out online because it gets wild. So like, but yeah, it's literally that. It's just us with going nuts in the shop. So it's different because I'm not conscious of the audience. Yeah, when I'm in the shop.
So everyone knows you from obviously Channel U when you used to do stuff there as well as over in 1 Extra. And I want to know, what has been your best interview or the most memorable interview that you've done?
Do you know what? I've done so many. I think one of the most, I would say, the most memorable probably is the most unexpected, and it was probably, I can't remember the year, it might have been 04, 05, and it was Dame Dash and Victoria Beckham. And it was not supposed to happen. They were in the Radio 1 building, and I was on basically, if you know the old building, the Radio 1's in the basement, 1 Extra was on the 3rd floor. And in reception, you can listen to either Radio 1 or 1 Extra. So they, for some change reason, I don't know why, they were listening to 1 Extra. And I was upstairs, and Viz wasn't with me on this day. I think he was ill, so I was just up doing the show. And I mentioned them. I think I was talking about them working together or doing a clothing. I wasn't saying anything bad, but I was talking about it. And they heard me talking about them, and they came upstairs and they burst through the studio while I was on air, and they stayed for like an hour and a half. We spoke to them, like Dame Dash, Victoria Beckham. So yeah, the first time I ever met a Spice Girl. It was awesome.
Yeah, so let's get on to the music stuff, man. So what UK artists are you feeling at the moment or championing on your shows?
Oh man, do you know what? I'm feeling everyone. I just like anybody that's making a move. And I think right now, the UK is making the best music it's ever made, and we're not really looking at what they're doing over there. We're not even trying to imitate it. It's just sick. Like, so I mean, I'm still playing. You know, I love Fecky, gigs. I'm still playing. Obviously, Wretch. I like Shaka. I like everyone. I'll be honest. Like, there's no one that I can actually think of right now. There was probably like 3 or 4 years ago when there were a few MCs I like, and there was a load of MCs that I just thought was whack. But it's good because right now, the ones that are whack, you don't actually hear from. So I only hear good stuff. So everything that you hear or that's played on 1 Extra or I'm playing, I'm digging. So yeah, everyone's doing their thing right now. I like it.
I mean, I'll put it out here on my Twitter, IOD and HRS, that this summer has been really big for music, man. What have been your top 3 albums this summer?
Without just trying to be on the US thing, but I'm really, do you know what's mad? Because the 3 albums that everybody likes, I've got faults with. Okay. And I'll be honest, like, I like Jay-Z's album. I don't like it as much as everyone else likes it, but there's like, I would say 4 or 5 amazing tunes on it, and the rest is okay. I hate Kanye's album. I like J. Cole a lot, yeah, but I just wish he didn't produce the whole album. Oh, really? I feel like he's a sick MC, but if he had got some beats from Kanye, DJ Premier, a Timbaland, and mixed it up with what he does, it would have been a classic. It's not that, because he produced the whole album himself.
Yeah.
He's a good MC, he's a great MC, and an okay producer. Shouldn't have done that. That's my point of view.
Controversial, I ain't gonna lie, it's controversial.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ace, and right now you're checking out the Fly or Die radio show. Make sure you keep it locked, yeah?
I ever wanted